Right then, I should be live. It might not be working. I've been messing around with it for ages, and for some reason YouTube isn't having it with OBS today. So I'm just gonna try and get some feedback from the chat. 1 second. Hi all, is it okay? Is the stream okay? Don't know why I'm typing it, but you know, may as well. It's funny to type it. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to be having it OBS today. It's like YouTube. Well, it's not OBS. OBS is fine, but YouTube is saying the stream is like really bad. And then I look on YouTube, and then the stream's like lagging a bit. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be good or you sound a little quiet is all. Oh, right, is that it? Right, okay, 1 sec. That's alright, 1 sec, I can sort that. Okay, maybe I can't. Right, is that better? Or have I gone robot again? We've got loads of people jumping in. I'll be getting to it in a second, guys. I'm just sorting out whether the stream's okay, because as I say, YouTube is telling me the stream is of bad quality, and it just seems a little bit laggy to me on YouTube. Did you go... Oh, is that Sarah? Did you go to the charity shop market in Northwich? I did, but I only got one item. It wasn't amazing. Yes, that sounds fine. Oh, good. I'm glad I've sorted the sound. How's the quality? That's the thing. Like, I've had to downgrade. I've tried to downgrade the quality a little bit to make it go better, but I mean, I don't know. Oh, it just said there the stream is actually okay, and then it's returned back to bad. I don't know. As long as people are saying, oh, people are saying it's all good. People are saying it's all good, so I don't know why YouTube's like, I don't know why YouTube is saying it's bad, but you know, oh sorry, these are just bags here. I look like some like inflated guy or something, but like I've got a life jacket on or something, but these are just bags. So yeah, I'll get on to it in a sec. Ooh. Right, there we go. Well, that was a bit annoying trying to sort that. So yeah, people are saying it's all good, so I'll get on with it. Good quality, you don't look blurry or anything. Oh man, that is really weird. Sometimes YouTube says that. Sometimes YouTube will say like bad or stream quality bad or stream quality okay, when the stream quality is actually good, but yeah, I don't know. Because OBS, like this side of things, I'm looking at OBS right now, it seems to be all working fine. But then when I go onto my live control room on YouTube, it gets all wacky, so I don't know. Not bad. Hello, caught a live stream. Caught a live stream for a change. Who is that? That's Lucy. Oh, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. So, yeah, without further ado, I will get on with the whole pretty good day, actually, today. Yeah, I got a few good items, few sort of like mediocre items. So yeah, I thought I'd show you. You can't tell us the bag that you can't tell. What's that? You can't tell us they are bags. And oh right, okay, I get it. You can't tell us they are bags and not explain why they are there. Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, I thought that would be kind of self-explanatory. You know, I always keep bags like in my pockets there. But this is well, it isn't a reversible jacket, but I reverse it anyway, so the pockets are on the inside, not the outside. Right then, there we go. Always at work on work days. Yeah, on weekdays even. Yeah, I should do some more live streams on weekend, but to tell you the truth, I shouldn't even be doing this one now. So I've got to get through it quick. So let's get through it because I've got plenty to do as normal. So yeah, I got Saucy Charades, brand new and sealed. Saucy Charades, brand new and sealed, $2.99. I believe this goes for $25 on Amazon, and I believe it was 73,000 rank in Toys and Games. So that's pretty cool. That was a nice little one there. Trivial Pursuit again, brand new and sealed. $4.99 I paid for this one. Don't know if you can see that very well. Oh, you know, seems a bit blurry, but $4.99 I paid for that one. and it goes for £28 something on Amazon. I'm tempted just to send it in and sell it at the 28 quid rather than like price 34 or 35 or so and wait till Christmas, because I just want to get some quick turnover on this stuff. So yeah, 30,000 in toys and games as well, so I was happy with that. And I got this, and it's stickered up here at £12.99. Don't really think you're going to be able to see that. It's a bit blurry my end. But actually, there's another sticker there that says £4.99. I did get it for a £4.99. I did check on the receipt as well, and yes, I did pay £4.99 for this. Brand new and sealed again. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a strip seal here, and yeah, brand new and sealed. I don't know. I just picked that up for £4.99. I really haven't a clue. I did scan it into Amazon, but it had like a pretty bad rank, but it was like good value. So I thought, you know what, it might be worth it for eBay. Might be able to get 20 quid out of it. I really don't know, but I thought I'd just pick it up for a fiver, you know. So that was that one. Yesterday for £3. I know there's like this that's broken off here, and there is another little piece that's broken off as well, like there, or I think, yeah, there. So there's like another strand broken off there that would come down here. It's like a what's called like an animal hide bongo type thing, you know. You do that on there. Pretty cool. I paid £3.99 for it. I just literally took a punt on it, haven't a clue. I imagine good ones of these go for like really decent money. I don't know what I'm going to get for that. I mean, with this strand here broken, I might have made a bit of a mistake on that, buying it, because obviously that's broken. But I don't know. I think someone will still have that. Because you could probably just, I mean, something like this might just be more of a display piece to someone, not necessarily to actually use it. So we could always either try and somehow fix that, or just snip it off or something and have it on as a display. I don't know what I'm going to get for it. I'm hoping maybe 15 or 20 quid, but I really haven't a clue. So yeah, that was that one. I just thought I'd pick it up. It's pretty cool. It is like animal hide. It feels like it's an original type thing. It's in North London, gorgeous part. Oh, so here's in the chat. Oh my God, there's loads of stuff going on. Peter A says, hoping to stay all the way through, but off soon to London. And what's that? Ali Pally to see Don Blanco. Oh, I've heard of him, Don Blanco. Oh, I don't know. Is he like a musician or something, Don Blanco? I don't know. I've heard the name before. Something that I thought I was restricted on Amazon in, not board games, but just this like downfall. I was restricted for this like a month or two back, and I didn't pick it up because of that. And then I picked it up today because I thought, well, Christmas is coming. I paid £2.49 for it. I thought I'd be able to get 10 quid plus postage on eBay for it, or even maybe a bit more. So I thought I'd pick it up. And then I scanned it into Amazon just to check I was restricted still, because I just do that just in case. And yeah, I'm not restricted anymore. That seems to be coming in at about 16 quid, which is a bit less than it used to be. I think it used to be about 20-25 quid on Amazon. But with Christmas coming, I might just push that little bit extra and try and squeeze a little bit more out of it, really, you know, like 20-25 quid. I mean, if you really held on till like the last days, you know, the last days before Christmas, you'd probably get some really good money for it, even used, but I'm not going to hold off with that one. I've got loads up there that I'm holding. Basically, my strategy with Amazon is to squeeze every last penny out of items. So I've got like brand new seal friend scene. It's up there for like 100 quid, 120 quid. I'm waiting till those last days in December that basically everyone sells out. All the people who've got brand new sealed ones up there of any board game or whatever, at maybe 70 quid, 80 quid, they'll sell out early, you know, and then I'm the one at, you know, maybe 19th, 20th of December, and I'm the only one on the listing, you know, brand new and sealed. If you choose the right items, it can really, really work. It worked for me last year, and I realised that it worked for me last year. So now I'm doing it. I've done it in an even bigger way this year with a lot more variety and a lot more different things and a lot more higher value things on Amazon as well. So that's kind of my strategy with Amazon. It's buy it and then charge absolute top whack and wait right till that last minute, and then if it doesn't sell, if I've misjudged the price and we're on the 18th, 19th of December, it's not selling, I reduce it a little bit down to where the other sort of offers are coming in at, and then I still get some decent money for it anyway. So that's kind of my strategy. But with other things, I am just sending them in at normal price now and just getting some turnover basically. But for certain other things, I will be like absolute top, like the highest price guy, and just fingers crossed that the price and the demand does go up quite a lot and it hits that price. But still, I am playing it a bit risky, I will admit that. I'm playing it a bit risky, but I've got that fallback of if I reduce prices at the right time at the end of December, then they will sell anyway. So I have got that fallback anyway. But anyway, I'll get on with it. I had a weak moment and I bought Toy Story. I mean, I've been doing this for 2.5 years now, and the amount of videos I've said, oh, I've had a weak moment and I bought something low value. Literally, this haul is mainly over like 20 quid items, right? Most of it is over 20 quid, but I still have weak moments where I pick things up like this. Brand new seal, I don't even know if there's any money in it, but I paid a quid. Surely there's got to be 4 or 5 quid brand new and sealed in that, but I had a weak moment. I did it for Toy Story 3, brand new and sealed, Disney DVD. Anyway, I thought I'd get it. Just check that everything's okay. No ads, it's a band for 4-piece rock band Don Blanco. Oh, I thought it was a guy. Oh, right. Question: Does it feel like quarter four for you yet ads with sales on eBay and Amazon? Mixed bag. I'll say it's a mixed bag. I've not had mega sales. I mean, I think I've had a couple of £200-ish days this week, so it's not been mega. You know, I remember last year, to be honest, last year it was sort of the tail end of November. It really started taking off. But I remember, last year, and I've got videos on my channel in December where I was doing like 300 plus days on Amazon. I was doing 200, 300 plus days on eBay. It was crazy. But then again, as I say, it's not quite that time yet. I remember doing that come end of November, early December. But yeah, it's a mixed bag really. It's been a bit slower to get going than I expected, but I think that it will come. It'll get there. It'll go up to that crazy time, but I just don't think I'm quite there yet, in terms of, I don't think we're quite there, in the grand scheme of quarter four. I think really, I remember last year it was 20th, 25th of November, then it really started ramping up. But yeah, I mean, October was way better than my September, so that was good. Hopefully November will be better than my October, and yeah, that's all I can wish for really. So yeah, we'll see in the next few weeks. I mean, I'll definitely keep you updated, and when it really does start taking off, I'll definitely tell you about it. But as I said on Thursday Talks, I think it was Wednesday night, I got a random flurry of sales, and then it was either Thursday morning or Friday morning, I did wake up to sales. Now, I don't normally wake up to sales. I did do a lot last quarter four. I used to wake up and I used to have like 4 or 5 sales coming overnight. So I think that just tells me, waking up to those couple of sales on, I don't know whether it was Thursday or Friday, but it does tell me that something's coming, it's starting to get there, because most of the summer I didn't really wake up to sales. Maybe a few nights I'd wake up and I'd have 1 sale or whatever in the morning when I woke up, but generally in quarter four, I know that when I start waking up to a lot of sales, that's when it's coming. So yeah, we're getting there, but it's been, as I say, like that. Anyway, I won't ramble anymore. I got a PS2, now it's got a silver third-party controller. I don't know whether it's Gamester or whatever the brand of the controller is, I don't know. Usually like Gamester ones with these. And then it's got an official, don't know whether you'll be able to see that, but it's actually an official, Sony controller. I think it is. Black one. So that was with a PS2. I got with it a, basically like a free cable. I got with it this, which I'm going to sell individually, which is a Sony RFU adapter. I hardly ever see these, because I just use the, like most people, I just use the normal Sony AV lead and the power lead. But actually, I've just realised that this isn't a Sony one. Well, this isn't a Sony. What do you call it? I just said it. AV cable. It's actually the one with 3 of those, and then another 3 of those. So I'm going to have to get an actual Sony AV cable or something to go with it, but it has got its power lead there, so I'm going to sell that individually and get some money back. I paid $12.50 for the PS2, which I'm quite happy paying because last year, as I've said, I got 50 quid for a PS2 in the height of Q4, so I'm quite happy paying that. So here is the unit itself. Nothing spectacular, but yeah, I don't know whether you see that there, but I paid. Well, it's not going to focus very well with the light, but I did pay $12.50 for it anyway, so yeah, that was that one. Yeah, that was the shop that I don't know whether I know I've shared it on Instagram, but I've not talked about it on this channel. I got 2 here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm just going to get them. I'll be 1 sec. Seems like Gamester third-party controller, yeah. I'll just be a sec. I'll go and get them. Right, here we go. So, ooh, that went a bit weird then. But yeah, so on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, the handle will be down below somewhere. Oh, these are falling. The handle will be down below somewhere. I did pick up 2 awesome items in the same charity shop I picked up the PS2 in. These are brand new sealed Hero Quest expansion packs. Yeah, very, very sought after, quite rare. Well, quite rare to get sealed. So yeah, I paid 35 quid for one, and I think this was I pulled the sticker off because I've listed it now, but I think this was a 45, no, this was a 35 quid one. And then they had the Return of the Witch Lord, that was the 45 quid one. So I was quite happy to pay that. I've got them on pretty high, well, yeah, quite high indeed, really. I've got one of them on for 130 and one of them on for 150. Now, I'm well aware that they've sold for way less than that, new and sealed, but I'm just shooting, you know. I can come down a little bit. I mean, even if I got because I paid 80 for the 2, even if I got £100 each, which is achievable, even if I got 100 quid each, then I'm happy from an £80 investment. It's okay. I assume that if I did, you know, if I did list them for £100 each now, they would go fairly quickly. I don't think we're going to be the fastest sellers, and I'm sure I'd get a few lowball offers. But yeah, that's what I put them on at. Don't know whether I've got any interest as of yet, but we'll see anyway. So they were quite good. They were cool. I also got with it, though, I got the charity shop because there was 3 items. I got the charity shop to throw in a Dragons dice game. It was new and sealed. And it was like not a Warhammer, like a Dungeons and Dragons themed game. And I imagine you'll get 20, 30 quid, something like that for that one. So yeah, that was always a nice bonus on top. But I got them to throw it in for free because I said, what can you know, could you do any discount on the free? Because I was buying them for, you know, fairly high price. And she said, well, because that Dragons dice game was labelled up at $7.50. So she said, well, you know, you can take the Dragons dice one for free. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So I got them. So there should be some decent money in them. I'll obviously update you when they sell as well. So Hero Quest is awesome and a lot of profit. I've got to sort out a huge box of 80s G.I. Joe, Turtles and Batman I picked up yesterday. You know what, I love getting figures, but I don't get them hardly any, you know, like at the car boots I don't see them. You know, I see what figures do I see at car boots? I see like the really crap ones. I don't see I hardly ever see wrestling figures at car boots and stuff like that where I am. But it's just like in different parts of the country, there's different things that are more readily available. So in a certain part, but like for me, in this part of the country where I'm, the northwest, for some reason I can get loads of electronics. I can get like VCRs, I can get like VHS players, you know, DVD players, Blu-ray players, Sony Walkmans, all that sort of stuff. I can get loads of electronics and stuff like that. But then I don't really see figures and stuff like that. Or I don't, you know, what's another thing I don't really see much of? see a lot of plush toys, but that's kind of a generic thing, you know. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, that different parts of the country have different things, and I really would love to find loads of these big figures. Maybe it is the fact that they are there, but I've just not got to them quick enough. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, on with the haul. So that was that. I got, these were pretty cool. They were actually priced up wrong because someone didn't know the pricing of the charity shop, and they priced it. It was one of the volunteers, and they didn't check the price list in the back. Basically, in the back, they have like this price list, and it tells them what to price things at. Well, they didn't check that, and they priced them up wrong, so I got a bargain. And this was, oh, I don't know where you're going to see that again. Can you see that just about? Well, it's £3 anyway. So I got 3 different Gant shirts. There's the label, if you want to know the label there, Gant. They're all medium, I believe. And I got 3 of those for £3 each, which is a bargain. I mean, top end of these, I believe, is about £30. And then you can come down a little bit from there. But I think top end of these is £30. Now, what I'm doing with my shirt is you'll know I've not been buying shirts recently. And I have mentioned, you know, clothing isn't particularly for me. Especially ladies' clothing. I won't be doing much ladies' clothing. But that's not to say I won't be buying shirts and buying items of clothing when I see it. I do love picking up coats. I absolutely love picking up men's coats. Don't mind picking up certain shoes, but it is a bit outside my comfort zone shoes, but I will pick them up, and you know, if I see them and I'm pretty confident with them. I love picking up, what else in clothing? Hats, obviously, you know, that's completely in my comfort zone, hats. Oh my god, if you put me in like a jumble sale with a big massive row of hats, I'd be in my element, you know. I'd know, I wouldn't necessarily know the values of them, but I'd know like which brands are half decent and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, I got 3 of these, so I'll show you these. What I also wanted to mention as well, to do with the clothing, this is a lovely one. We both agreed, me and the charity shop manager both agreed this was a absolutely lovely one. Again, £3. It's very jazzy. It's kind of my sort of thing. I mean, I think this is kind of one you either love or, well, maybe not hate, but either love or slightly dislike, because it is a bit bright. But it's like a, you know, it's just striped, quite a bright green and sort of blue, you know, men's Gant shirt. It's quite nice. So yeah, this one's also £3. I did check condition in the shop. It seemed like they were good condition. I don't know how well that's showing up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's showing up okay. So yeah, that was £3 as well. Again, similar money because they're all the same brand. And a nice little sort of checked one here, which is quite nice. You know, nothing spectacular, but quite nice still. And again, same price, so I'm not going to flash the price tag at you. So yeah, they're quite nice. What I am doing also is I'm actually having a break from listing clothing until I get myself focused. I took a big shot at men's shirts in January, February time, I believe, of this year. And I was very motivated. I did them flat lay on the floor. Photos were like that, you know, my photos weren't great, they were okay, but they weren't amazing. But what I didn't do is I didn't buy a mannequin. A few people said, you know, you should look into buying a mannequin, all that sort of stuff. But I just did them flat lay. Some of the shirts I picked up were low-end brands like TM Lewin. I picked up a few Next shirts, I picked up M&S shirts, things like that. They were very, very low value kind of shirts. And I wasn't as clued up on condition. I wouldn't say I was terrible. There was a couple of shirts that I picked up that really weren't fit for selling, but I wasn't as clued up on condition. So what my new strategy is to, one, get a mannequin and really do some nice, you know, really pay attention to my photos. For 2, only go for higher value brands, like over £20. That was the mistake I made last time. I went for low end brands that there were 10 a penny on eBay. And I'm not saying that Gant, you know, there's not loads of Gant shirts on eBay, because there is, but it's a slightly higher end brand, and it's a more, the key thing with this is it's a more desirable brand. There's more people after it than, let's say, well, there might still be quite a lot of people after an M&S shirt or whatever, but people will pay a bit more money for it. They will, as long as it's like good photos, decent photos, they're gonna want to buy it for a decent price as well. So it's one of those things where I'm really taking a step back and I'm thinking, right, I'll start looking at shirts again, but I'll start picking them up. I'll start picking them up, but I will really attack it better than I did last time. And I did think I gave it a fairly decent go last time, but I'm just going to improve upon that again this time. So yeah, I just wanted to mention what's going on with those, and that I am going to be getting into that a little bit more again after a little bit of a sort of, what do you call it, like a little bit of a lull period of not really buying any shirts. But I am going to get back into it, but in a different way. That's what I'm trying to say. Because also you got to think, if you do need to iron these shirts, or if you do need to, you know, dress them up on a mannequin and take some really decent photos, clothing, for me personally, you're putting a lot more effort in than something like a sealed board game, or even just like a, I don't know, like something. To me, testing a PS2 is less work than clothing, but to other people it might not be. But it's certainly less work than, let's say, toys and games or something like that, in my opinion. So because it's more work, I need to get the higher end brands, and I need to make it more worth my while and do less quantity but more quality. And that doesn't just go to mean in the actual brands I'm picking up, but it goes to stand with my actual quality in my listings, in regards to the photographs and the keywords, the descriptions, that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyway, and then final thing I got, I will show you this. Didn't like John Lewis, disappointed. Are you talking about Christmas adverts? I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I saw that Debenhams Christmas advert. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I know that people are getting a bit like annoyed because everyone's overdoing these adverts and everyone's trying to compete and stuff. But to tell you the truth, I'm alright. I think it's quite cool. I don't know. I just thought, you know, I don't even know whether you were talking about the Christmas adverts, by the way, but we've gone off on a tangent now. So, yeah, but I think they're quite cool. I quite like the fact that these companies are competing to get the best kind of advert, which obviously will give them, you know, will win them the more sales or whatever. But I do quite like that, and I did, you know, it was okay, the Debenhams one. I quite liked its kind of where it was trying to go. I mean, I'm not too keen on the whole how they did it with the texting and the hashtags and stuff. That was a little bit too digital age for me, but you know, I understood the message, and it was kind of nice. It was a, you know, it's a kind of nice thing. But yeah, at the end of the day, they're only trying to sell you stuff. So, but I just did like the little message there. Looking forward to Sainsbury's tomorrow night. Oh, is Sainsbury's releasing theirs tonight? I don't know. They are talking about Christmas adverts. Yeah. The M&S one isn't bad with Paddington. Oh, I've not seen that one yet. Aldi winning at the moment. Oh, is that with that Kevin Carrot or Colin the Carrot? Or I don't know, something like that. But I've not watched that yet. But yeah, so anyway, I've got this one other thing to show. Oh no, I've got this here. I've got this. I got from the charity shop. I thought it was really cool to get this from the charity shop. It's Lego set number 3. It just says basic set. Just says basic set there, but it's really cool. That paid $4.99 for it. And to be honest, I just, you know, I kind of know Lego. I kind of know values of stuff. More modern. I'm kind of more, I know my values of modern stuff with Lego, not necessarily like vintage stuff, like modern retired stuff. Like I could tell you off the bat what Lego Scooby-Doo that's, you know, not retired that long ago. I know what their current values are, you know. I know what things like, certain Star Wars sets that have been retired, or even that have just at retail value now, I could tell you straight away what their value is. But with vintage stuff, I'm not as confident in Lego, but I knew that at $4.99, this has gotta be worth at least 20 quid. Gotta be, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm gonna go and check it on eBay, but I think it's gonna be more than 20 quid, to be honest. But I thought for $5, it's gotta be worth it. So yeah, that was that. I didn't check whether it was complete, but as you can see there, it's got a lot in it. So and these are most probably vintage parts. So yeah, I just thought I'd take a chance on it. I could have asked to open it up actually, maybe I should have, but you know, I like taking a bit of a risk. I'm kind of a risky guy with charity shops. I just kind of picked it. Like, I mean, I suppose you have to be a bit risky, because I know that over in America, in some like Goodwills and stuff, they let you test electronics. Like, we've got plugs on the walls. I didn't know that up until recently. I saw it on one of Craigslist Hunter's videos, which I thought was really, really cool that they have those plugs installed, you know, so that then people can actually, well, at least power test the items. But yeah, obviously you can't do that over here, so, or I don't know of any charity shops that do that, so it is a bit of a risk with charity shops anyway. But yeah, I thought I'd take a little bit of a risk on that. And then finally, I love these big boxes in charity shops that we just can't be bothered sorting through it, so we just put it out. So this one, it's just a big bundle of vintage Playmobil. I paid a tenner. I'll get a few bits out of there. There's like a petrol station in there, and cars and stuff, but I'll get a few bits out for you. When was the year on this? Yeah, it was 1987, and it is Playmobil stuff. Don't know how, I don't think you're going to be able to see that, but it is Playmobil branded, and it's like a cool looking car. It has these headlights up here that flip somehow. There, flip up like that. Kind of like an MX-5, which is really cool. So that's that little car there. You know, we've got little pumps for the petrol station. We've got a random bus stop. We've got a couple of horses in there actually, with this little, you know, carrier. It's like a horse carrier, isn't it? So yeah, pretty cool. Whoop. We've got a couple of family cars, so they're alright. They'll make a nice little set with the petrol station. Another little pump. Another sort of, either, I don't know whether it's complete or incomplete. I don't know. It looks like there should be something on here on the back of it, but I don't know. Yeah, it looks like there should have been some sort of frame here. You know, like a little, sort of like, so it looks like a doom buggy. I think there should be a little frame or something there. I don't know, but maybe there should. And then, whoa. And then we've got we've got a firehouse. We've got a little firehouse there. Well, it's not that little. It's actually quite big. I think this is Playmobil. I'm assuming it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh no, this is a Fisher-Price. This is different. This is Fisher-Price. I couldn't actually get this out. It was quite hard to get out in the charity shop. But yeah, this is Fisher-Price. So the other thing I'm assuming is Playmobil or something. We've got a little, that must be the top to the fuel, you know, the, what do you call it, gas station. And then, what's this here? I don't know, where's the gas? There's no gas station or something. I don't know, maybe I have to build certain bits of it up or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's just that there. But yeah, I've got some more Playmobil bits for the petrol station or gas station or whatever. But yeah, and then I've got these things here. Barbershop, garage, police station. I imagine this is Fisher-Price again. Doesn't say it on there, but I imagine it is. But still, we'll have a look at that, see what these go for. I thought there would have been a gas station in there, but still. Anyway, we'll see what these go for. There should be some money in these. I might be able to do the two little Fisher-Price things together. I don't know. Might work as a good bundle there. But I don't know. I thought there was more of a petrol station there. Unless, one second. Unless that goes on there, and that's like the kind of little petrol station. I think that's it. I think that's basically your lot for the little petrol station thing. But I could always do that there, with these few bits here as like a little bundle, and with the two family cars, and then with something else if there's something else. And then with that little bit there, and it's kind of like a little petrol station bundle. I don't know who would be after a petrol station bundle, but See, there's got to be some money in that. So yeah, that white car is from the 3758 Playmobil set, mate. I think. Oh, cool. I'll have a look at that then. That'll help me with research. So what's that? 3. Let me write that. Let me put that down in my phone because I forget these things. So white car, because I'm getting. This is really actually good. This is a good tip I'll give you here. What I'm doing now is putting things in my phone because I list at night, you see. So when I saw items, I basically what I either do is I put like a post-it note. Where are they? They're down here. I put a post-it note on the item with if anything's missing or just, you know, saying it's complete or whatever. And then what I do all the photos of the item and then I photograph my post-it note. And then when I list, because I list in bed, you see, so I don't want to get out of bed to go to the other room to check the post-it note, to, you know, if I've forgotten what's missing. Sometimes I can remember it, but I don't trust my brain that much at the moment. So I do my post-it note. But instead of going into the other room at night, getting out of bed, thinking, oh great, I've got to go in there to see what's missing, I do my little photo of my post-it note, and then I know, and I always do that photo as my last photo, so I know that. I know which of these post-it notes goes to which set of photos. So I know that after the set of photos, there's the one post-it note, then it continues on to the next set of photos on my phone. But also what I do as well recently is I've been just typing it into my phone, so just doing it in the notes section so I don't have to write out the post-its and stuff. I don't know whether this is a better way or that's a better way or whatever, but it's just, you know, what I've been doing. So yeah, what was that? 37... Oh, no. Right, petrol station, 34 is petrol. You're doing all my work for me here, Darren. I need to start giving you a commission or something. And then 3758 is the Playmobil. This feels like I'm copying off someone in school. It really does. You know, when you just tap your mate on the shoulder and like, hey, I don't know the answer to number 3. Quick, give us the answer to number 3. Oh my god. I'll go for late 80s, Darren Smart. Most of that is mid to late 80s sets. Nice find. Oh, cool. I don't know. I just pick this stuff up and just hope for the best, really. Right then. Hi everyone. Just found this on live. Oh, hi there, Bumcrack Picker. Who else is there in here? Risky Ad says here. Risky Ad. I don't know whether he means he's just having a joke or whether he does mean that was actually risky. I think he's talking about the Lego. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's everything. So I think that's everything. Pretty good haul, to be honest. I don't know how much value is there because when I do a charity shop haul, I don't really do them that often now. But when I actually film them, I do like to give you a roundup of sort of how much I'm going to expect to get back. I don't know. I've probably spent about 30-40 quid and maybe about 200 quid. So in sales, that is. So yeah, quite happy with that. With what I picked up today. I also dropped off some Hermes early this morning as well, so I got that done. And yeah, just chilling, really chilling, you know, getting things done and having a bit of a relax at the same time. You know, it's weird because I kind of do my work, but I also relax at the same time. I know you're going to be thinking that's completely contradictory, but it's kind of what I do. I kind of do some work and then like relax a little bit. No, basically what I do is I work like a tortoise. I work slow and long rather than quick and slow, rather than like quick and fast. So instead of like doing work for like 6 or 7 hours, but doing it doing it quick and doing it well and doing it you know, like doing it really what am I trying to say, like doing it fast. I just tend to work for like 12, 13 hours in a day, but just slow burn. That's kind of my thing. So I'll just like take a little bit of time off and then go back to it. So it's yeah, I'm just chilling, but I'm also doing work. It's quite cool. It's so hard to describe. You know, I've never had to really describe it, but yeah, really cool. My commission is 10%. Oh my god. Yeah, like the tortoise and the hare. That's kind of the way I see it. Like you can you can like be the hare that's like running around everywhere trying to do everything, but they get kind of burnt out, you know, halfway through the race. Or you could just be the tortoise that just slowly plods on. It takes him a lot of time, but he's slowly plodding on and doing it that way. I just like that. I like that mentality, you know, and it's probably the completely wrong mentality for a businessman to have, because, like, you know, in business it's all meant to be fast, now, buy, sell, you know, but it's just kind of my mentality I've adopted with my business, you know, because I don't really have a desire to get to a major level. You know, I have dreams and stuff, which I won't go into because you've heard to death about them, but, you know, I have dreams, but I don't really care for, like, major big things, so I'm quite happy just, you know, going slow and plodding along. Anyway, yeah, I will leave it there, guys. I will see you in the next one. I don't know when I'll be back. Oh, what else did I want to say? Oh, yeah, I also wanted to say, I know that Zahir's in the chat. He wanted me to do a video a while back. I know he mentioned about cryptocurrency. So I wanted to, I forgot to ask this on Thursday Talks, actually. I wanted to ask whether that would be something you guys would be interested in. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, and I wouldn't be trying to do that. I would literally just, you know, share with you every now and then, occasionally, about what I'm doing with cryptocurrency. Whether you choose to watch those videos or not is completely your choice. But I thought, you know, if there is like a few people who would like to see that, then yeah, it's something that I will be doing very soon. If there's not really any demand for it, then there's no point because no one's going to watch it anyway. But yeah, you know, if enough of you want that, if enough of you comment down below or say it in the chat now, then yeah, it's something I will do, and I'll just document my journey. And if I lose money, I lose money. If I make a lot of money, I make a lot of money. But it's the experience of documenting your journey and just seeing what happens, you know. And you know, you can either invest some money if you'd like to, if that's your choice, and take that journey with me, or if you don't want to, if you just want to watch my journey, that's completely fine, you know. So yeah, I will. Yeah, I mean, a few people who said that. The Hypersit Picker says, "Just do what suits you." Ads. I'm assuming that's referring to that. So yeah, yeah, that's cool. It does suit me. I'd like to do a video or two on that. Ads. If £3 is cheap, how much should the shirts have been? I think the usual price is about £7, so it's like over half off, which was pretty cool. But I know that charity shop manager really well. You know, I get on with her quite a lot. I tell her about, you know, sort of, I tell her a lot about reselling, because there's a lot that reselling can teach charity shop managers in terms of, for one, their pricing. I tell her about the kind of margins I like to get, and then that, obviously, maybe she'll then think, well, actually, I kind of know what Adam's margins are like, so I know how to price this, you know, that would suit him and also that would suit me. So I tell people, you know, I really do talk to charity shop managers about margins. I talk to them about Amazon FBA. I talk to them about the different ways of selling things online. I talk to them about the trials and things that can go wrong, because I want them to build up a picture of, you know, what reselling is like, and the hard times of it and the good times of it, just like I document on this channel, really. You know, I pick things up and I'll say to you, oh, they're terrible, and then I'll pick other things up and I'll say to you, oh, this is brilliant. And that's just what it's like. So I really do like to talk to charity shop managers, and it really has helped me so much. I mean, some of these items today I've got specifically from talking to charity shop managers in an indirect way. I'm not going to talk to you about what that is, because there's things I know about certain charity shops. I know when they're going to put their Christmas stock out. I know when they're going to put brand new and sealed stuff out. So because of talking to managers, and I'm not going to disclose that on this channel, because everyone would just go out to all the charity shops on those set days I've said, and, you know, although I wouldn't, you know, be creating a lot of competition in my area, you know, it's still, I mean, I don't mind talking to a few select people about it, but I can't open it up to, you know, 500 people or whatever. So, yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you very much. I know I've rambled on for quite a long time. I was trying to make this short, but you know what it's like with me. I've put in the title of videos before, quick charity shop haul, and then an hour and a half later, we've still been rambling on. So, you know what it's like. So, yeah, hopefully the stream quality was okay, and I will see you in another video, and I will be doing, yeah, I think I'll have a stab at doing one of those cryptocurrency videos then, because a few people have been, you know, have said, yeah, do it. So, yeah, okay, I'll have a stab at it. So, yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you very soon. $55 minutes today. Class. I'm still on.